Day 2.
Day 2? What happened to day 1?
Day 1 was when we got there,
Okay.
and we went on the hike from the campsite up to the viewing point, which was very, very pretty. Very spectacular views of the site and the valley. So that was very lovely. And it was nice and sunny yesterday. It's not quite as sunny today, but it's dry and bright enough. So we're in Kilmerry.
I'm sure it's Gilmerry,
Well.
because it's a Welsh sea.
Well, okay. It can be that then. And we're, I don't know, trekking off down here somewhere and going along the River Wye. Is that right?
That's right.
Yeah, at some stage.
2 weeks ago we were in Buxton walking along the banks of the River Wye, and now we're in just outside Wells walking along the banks of the other much more famous River Wye.
It's the same place.
And it's bitterly cold.
It's, well, it's not bitterly cold, I mean. What are you saying, Jane?
We missed the Northern
Yes.
Lights last night apparently.
All Thomas Shackenapper's fault not mentioning it on the weather forecast that it was a thing. So now we've missed it, so we're going to look tonight. We're meant to do it
Really
tonight.
cloudy now.
Hopefully the clouds will clear a bit and we might go out later to see if we can, see if we can see them. It's very disappointing to see all the pictures on Facebook and Instagram today of them, and we didn't know. Pendle Rocks on the River Wye. So a really big stretch of river and a nice weir.
Yeah,
The
very
water's
beautiful.
going over the rocks. It's really, really pretty.
No
Really
fishing.
pretty. No fishing. We're doing a bit of sunshine. The water's quite bright. Jeff's practicing his
What a
stone
beautiful
skiing.
place.
It's very pretty.
So where are we?
So it's Tuesday and we're at
Aberedu.
Aberedu. And this is the church in Aberedu, and in the book and the walk that we're doing today, it talks about this porch that they've made, or that they had made, which is very impressive, out of these massive oak beams, and it looks like it's been here for centuries. And it's got this lovely porch area. And the church looks really
It's almost
big
as big as the
from
church,
outside.
isn't it?
It is, yeah, the church. We just peep inside. The church is really small inside. And yet, from the outside, the building looks really big. So it's teeny
It's a
tiny.
bit of a space, isn't it?
Yeah.
And again, more wooden beams.
Yeah, all these oak beams everywhere.
Hammer beam roof.
And I'm guessing the screen is for the posh people to sit in front of.
Yeah.
And the also rams can sit here at the back. Look at the font though, how beautiful is the font? It's really pretty. And they must have blocked this off because the building goes all the way back there. So I don't know quite what they've done.
St Gwynth's Church in Aberedu.
But how pretty is the door? I love these little churches. So pretty. So if you look at the building shape, there's a big tower here. Which
Well, is that a bell tower that they've put on the end?
maybe
Probably.
it was a bell tower, yeah, perhaps. But look at the impressive little entranceway with its big oak beam. So it's trying to rain, which is a bit annoying. Here we are going to find Llewellyn Cave. It's reputedly one of his hiding places when he was being chased by the English round and about before his final battle. And yesterday we started off the walk in Kilmary at his alleged point of execution after the English army had captured him. Before they executed him and sent his head back to King Edward I in England. So this up here is his cave. So this is Prince Llewellyn ap Griffith that we're talking about. This is his cave, so grandson of Llewellyn the Great, last independent Welsh ruler before Edward I came and conquered Wales and built all his castles all around the north coast. And his son invested as Prince of Wales.
So this Llewellyn was the last Welsh Prince of Wales then?
He was, of an independent Wales, because Wales was obviously a completely sovereign country at that time. And here's his little cave.
There you go.
It's full of little badges
It's
and
like a bit of a shrine, isn't it?
emblems. So let's just have a little
Go on, in you go.
look.
It's good for small people.
You've been in there before.
Yeah, nice.
Is this a recording
Oh.
thing that you play? Or is it a torch? What is it?
That looks like a torch to me.
Oh,
Looks like a
okay.
couple of torches.
It's not a recording. It's something to pretty cool hiding place though. You don't know what that means. Yeah, we'll have to Google this person, if it is a person.
Right, so this is where tobacco, whoever he is
Tobacco's
repeatedly
grave.
buried. It's his tomb, his grave.
It
I
could
mean,
be
if you're Welsh or English,
It could be a dog.
it could be a dog.
It might not be a
Was
person.
tobacco a dog? Tobacco a person? Is that actually the grave?
We
Or-
need to Google.
Is this actually the grave? Or is that a milestone? Who knows?
That looks like it says 1882 on it.
Yes, it's an old stone. Anyway, we're up here, this wonderful wild hillside. Fabulous views over the Brecon Beacons and even as far as Llanbrachnnog. We're about to start heading back. we do today?
So we've moved pictures first thing this morning again, literally from across there to here. Now I've got an uninterrupted view and the right amount and pitch on the electricity cable point. And then we went after it stopped raining. We had a bit of rain overnight and this morning, and then we went to Aberedu, where we went to the village church, which was very pretty, just to see the porch, because the porch is made from these massive oak beams, really old oak beams, and it's really pretty, isn't it? Really nice church inside, a small church. So it was worth going to have a look at that. And then we went on the hike.
We did.
So we went to Llewellyn's Cave and Llandilo Hill. Is that the right way to say it?
Good enough.
So up the hill to Llewellyn's Cave, allegedly where he spent his final night before the English came and captured him and executed him. Wretched folk. Sent his head back to Edward.
You're not a big fan of Edward the First, are you?
No, I'm not. But I am a big fan of Llewellyn. So
but it was a long time ago in 1282.
It was a long time ago, but still, you see why the Welsh harbour a grudge. So, and then we went up onto the ridge and completed the ridge walk on the top of the hill, which was really good, wasn't it?
It's a fabulous ridge. It's got superb views of the Black Mountains, Sugarloaf, Abergavenny, the whole of the Brecon Beacons, although they were covered in mist and rain.
Yeah.
And then even out as far as Van Brykenog, right at the far western edge of the Brecons.
Over
and then you see Carmarthen, the glint of Carmarthen Bay in the far distance. So fabulous views from a fairly small hill covered in gorse and heather.
Yeah, just heather and bits of water and stuff. Yeah, because normally if we're doing a ridge walk, we'd be on a high mountain and we'd be on rock, we wouldn't just be on grassy paths. But it was really quite nice. And then we saw Tobacco's grave. Nobody seems to know who he was.
Nobody knows who Tobacco was, but
his
tomb
stories about him, but his grave is up there.
So either he was a travelling salesman who died unexpectedly and they buried him where he fell, or else he was a little villain who they decided they weren't going to bury in the village and dug a hole from it on the hill.
Yeah.
But anyway, his name survives
a
lot longer than anybody who buried him.
He's got a whole grave to himself up there on the hill. So we went as far as there on the ridge, didn't we? Not all the way to the end. And then we came back down into the village. So yeah, that was a good day.
Good walk.
Good day.
Yeah, time to cook supper.
We just need some tea now. So I'm thinking. today is Thursday.
Thursday.
And we are going to the Elan Valley to do, I don't know, a really nice walk somewhere around. Well, there's umpteen reservoirs, but somewhere around some of the reservoirs, and there are 3 or 4 waterfalls which look really pretty. So we're going to see if we can go and find some of those, given that we've had a bit of rain this week. There might be lots of water, lots of dams. And remarkably, we've been promised sunshine for the rest of the day. So we're going with that and embracing it. We've decided it's going to be sunny. So the pictures should be really nice when we come back.
So, Elan Valley, sunshine, waterfalls, and
dams and trees, forests. There's supposed to be some nice forest and woods and stuff. So it should be a lovely day. It should be cool.
Good. Let's do that.
Let's go. So the visitor centre's behind us, where we've just come from, where we've just parked. And there's a little stone millennium project with all the people in Radnorshire all written down on their little town names. So we're walking out now towards the first dam. So there's a series of 4 Victorian dams in the Elan Valley, and we're going to the first one. I think we're going over this little bridge that's in front of us, and we've sort of got a 9-ish, 10 mileage walk planned to do.
Okay, so who's going across the ford and who's going across the bridge? Doing the stepping stones here. We're walking through the water. Jake's just going to walk through it and have a drink.
Those yeah, have a drink better, although I thought that one might look slippery, which is why I went this way. They're okay. You've stopped a minute. I thought you might have gone. What's all the aiming for? Yeah. No, no.
That's not how to do it.
So we're back.
We are back.
We are back. We've just had a fabulous day today. The weather, oh, it still is absolutely gorgeous. We've had a really sunny day. No, right, really quite nice and warm. Put our coat off for a lot of the time. And we've done a fabulous walk all around one of the reservoirs, the reservoir nearest to the visitor centre at the Elan Valley. We came over a couple of the dams, made it into a circle.
We walked up the hill.
Walked up a hill to start with. Can't remember the name of the hill now. But it was quite a climb, wasn't it, at the beginning of the walk?
Yep.
Which was really nice because it meant you got really, really good views.
Sunny views down over the Elan Valley with all its reservoirs and dams.
Yeah. And we saw where they did the practice
They tested a bouncing
for
bomb.
For the bouncing
They didn't
bomb.
actually bounce it on these lakes, but they found a small dam that they got permission to blow up to
Just
see
to
if
check
they
that it worked.
could actually blow up a dam with a bomb.
And turns out they could. There's a
Before the
great
dam
big hole in
busters
it.
raid, yes.
Yeah.
And
So,
the remains of the blown up dam are still there.
so we'll put a still in the
Yep.
picture just to show you with the information board all about it.
Fabulous day. We came back here for cake because despite the visitor centre saying the cafe shut at 4, it actually shuts at 3:30. We got there at 3:33,
Yes.
which is 3 minutes too late.
And they wouldn't let us in, which was very sad.
So we come back here for cake instead.
Yeah, so we went to the shop and bought a cake. So we're now having a piece of chocolate cake and a nice hot chocolate to finish off the day. Fabulous.
Go on then.
We're back from the bike ride. We're a bit cold,
I can't feel my feet.
and I'm warming up my fingers on my drink.
Did I mention I can't feel my feet?
You did mention you can't feel your feet.
I just...
Last time we were on the bikes, you mentioned cycling shoes,
Yes.
which are on the list
Well,
of
today
things
I
to
had
get.
2 pairs of socks.
I know.
Thermal wear, cycling jacket, waterproof on top of that. Neck thing pulled up around the
Yeah.
head, helmet, thick gloves. Still can't feel my feet.
And it's cold.
But it was a lovely cycle ride, and we cycled on a beautiful circular route from the campsite to Builth Wells, and then tiny little empty country roads all the way to Newbridge on Wye, slightly busier road to Glendog Wells, where we stopped for lunch, and I had a sausage and egg sandwich.
I only had a protein bar.
You had a protein bar, we both had hot drinks, and then from there it was a lot of very much steeper hills,
Yeah.
again on narrow little roads, very pretty and hardly any traffic, which was great. Pretty much all the way back to the site.
It was a good route.
Just
'Cause it was-
could have done with a bit of sunshine and a
A few degrees warmer. Yes, it would have been nice to be a bit warmer.
So,
It
while
was
my
a-
feet thaw out,
It was a good route. You're going to eat your
I'm going
cake.
to eat the cake.
Yeah. So we're now having hot chocolate and chocolate cake left over from yesterday while we attempt to thaw out and have a moment to ourselves this
Yum.
afternoon. Good. Yummy.
Delicious.
Excellent. Okay, Saturday morning, our last full day. We've been for a swim. A very cold swim.
I don't think that was a swim really, it was more a dip in a freezing cold pond.
Well, I managed to swim a few swims. And we've now just started on the hike for the day. So we're going, I don't know what the hill's called, but we're going up to Panty Lynn Reservoir. And then wobbling about on the top somewhere, and then coming back on the Wye Valley walkway in a circle.
After yesterday's cycle ride, I have absolutely no energy at all in my legs. Absolutely
So you need plenty of food.
dead. I shall be snacking all the way up.
So it's quite a nice day. It's quite chilly, but it's dry, it's bright, and the clouds quite high. So
not
hopefully
much
the
wind,
rain will
which
stay
helps.
off. It's not too windy, so that's good. And we'll see you further up. interesting.
Leaves are so deep here, you actually can't see the ground underneath. This is a bit of a challenge. It's a challenge when you got long legs as well.
Sunday, and we're going home. We've had a week and a day, 8 days in mid Wales, Builthwells, near Builthwells, at this really great site called Forest Fields. It's absolutely fab. It's got loads of facilities. It's got a swimming lake. It's got the observation point up on the top of the hill where I've just been. I've just run up there this morning with Jeff and the dog, and it's dead cheap. I don't know how, but we've only paid £100 for 7 nights. It's cheaper than a CL. Anyway, it's been really good. We've had a fab time.
Yes, it's been good.
We've done tons of hiking,
If you go freezing to death in a chilly March lake, fab.
It was good.
It was very cold.
It was very, very cold water, but it makes you feel good when you come out. So we've had a great time. So we've got 3 hours or so driving to get home.
Let's
Get
set off
early
then.
sorted.
Best set off then.
Let's set off.
Here
Okay.
we go. Back ready to go. Seatbelts on.